Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. We continue our discussion on statistics with part 2 of module 1. By the end of this course, you should be able to describe fundamental statistical concepts, understand levels of measurement, and recognize different data collection and sampling methods. Statistics deal with different types of data categorized into 4 levels of measurements. Nominal is the simplest level, where data is classified into categories without any ranking. Examples include gender, male or female, or eye color. Ordinal is where the data can be ranked, but the differences between ranks are not precise. Think of a rating scale like poor, good, and excellent. The interval level of measurement allows for meaningful differences between values, but it lacks a true 0 point. For example, IQ scores and temperature in Celsius have measurable differences, but a 0 value does not indicate the absence of intelligence or temperature. The ratio level of measurement includes all the properties of the interval level but also has a true 0, which allows for meaningful comparisons using multiplication and division. Examples include height, weight, and income, where 0 represents a complete absence of the measured attribute. There are 3 approaches in data collection. One approach is using existing data, which includes historical records, reports, and policy documents that have already been collected. Another method is an experimental study, where the researcher actively manipulates a variable to examine its effect on the variable. Lastly, in an observational study, the researcher simply observes subjects without interference, such as through surveys or behavioral studies, to gather insights based on natural occurrences. There are 2 main types of sampling methods, which is probability sampling and non-probability sampling. Probability sampling ensures every individual has an equal chance of selection, making the sample more representative. It includes simple random sampling, systematic sampling, stratified sampling, and cluster sampling. Non-probability sampling relies on researcher discretion, making it less random but often more practical. It includes convenience sampling, quota sampling, snowball sampling, and purposive sampling. Probability sampling helps researchers gather accurate and representative data while minimizing bias. Simple random sampling ensures an unbiased selection by choosing each individual entirely by chance. Systematic sampling involves selecting individuals at fixed intervals, such as picking every 4th person from a list. Cluster sampling divides the population into clusters and randomly selects entire clusters instead of individual members. And lastly, stratified sampling groups the population into strata based on specific characteristics and selects samples proportionally from each group. Now we move on to non-probability sampling. Convenience sampling involves selecting participants based on their availability and ease of access. Quota sampling ensures that specific subgroups within a population are represented in the sample. Snowball sampling relies on existing participants to recruit others, making it useful for hard-to-reach populations. Purposive sampling involves selecting individuals based on specific research criteria or objectives. Now we've covered the fundamentals of statistics in Module 1, Part 1 and Part 2. In Module 2, we dive deeper into the different types of statistics.